Welcome back to an episode of We are about to do this quest that's right behind us, and I would actually point at it if... I think I have the pointer, don't I? Yeah. Wait a minute, let's just take this over here, move this over there, and we're going to point at this quest, and this is the one that actually we're going to do. So let's see what that is. Momody of the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Ul'dah then? Got your barons about you? Huh, if so, mayhap it's time you ventured beyond the city walls. Bustling streets of Ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Tunneland, that's another altogether. You know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and you, name of Papashan. You find him over at the Ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Tunneland. Just head over the doors across and hall, and you will see the gate of Nald staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it for long. There we go. There's danger beyond the wall though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Alrighty. So, is it something about the Nald gate? That means... Is there another quest that I can start in here? I don't think so. Nope. One of them goes up, the other one is up here. Ul'dah in general has no quests for me now. Great. I just want to click on Thanalan. Is there a quicker way of going? Like you can zoom out, but you can control zoom. You can like alt zoom or whatnot. But can you only click on this button in order to get further out? It looks like it. Hmm. Very interesting. Very interesting. Alrighty, Ethan, a chart. Where do we want to go? Nald, this one. Alright, let's do a little damage test. We still have to do the huge hornets though. So right now I have determination, and I'm gonna kill it with frost. Let's go for frost. 32 and 29. Okay, 32 and 29 for this thing. And let's change the determination ring with an intellect ring. And see what happens now. 32. And 29. Alright. And let's just unequip the ring altogether and see if that does have any effects at all. Wait a minute. There we go. 32. 29. Alright. That's just perfect. It looks as if the enemies are maybe too weak in order to get the difference from just one point of items, but it's just weird. Alright, I need slightly stronger enemies for that. Oh, there's a mission, and then there's also this huge enemy right around there. Maybe there are other people who also want to fight this thing. The kindly father. Hey. How am I to fish with all these damn F's about? Yeah. Okay. That might be one of those F's. So how much damage do we do? 44 with a crit probably? 40? 40 is the normal damage then. 45. And 43. Alright, 45, 43. 45, 43. I need another F. There we go. 41. 41. 41, 43, so it's basically the same amount. And now I have intelligence on it. Let's see how this is different. 43, 42. Okay, maybe I need a slightly stronger enemy for this. Maybe one of those autoborn ones. 45, 41, 45, 41, 43. Oh, no. 45 again. The other attacks actually don't count. Ooh. But now I do have determination, and for some reason it seems to be stronger, I don't know. So, what about the intelligence ring then? Oh no, wait. There we go. 45 is intelligence. 40 is intelligence. 45, 40, 43. $45, 43, 4. It's the same. If I get rid of it, do I do the same damage? Yes or no? $44, 42, and a crit. Okay, so now we know that determination and intelligence seem to have the same impact, at least for now in the early game, when it comes to all of that. So you should choose definitely determination, because this is the a more general stat, and with our little guess at it actually doing the same amount of damage, might just be the overall better thing to stack. Okay, how many more Fs are there? They just appear over and over and over again. There's another one. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Maybe 1 or 2 and that should be good. Oh, success already. Perfect. Nice, nice, nice. So, let's just finish. We must rebuild down there. Oh, wait. There are some shrews that I can get rid of. Nice, nice, nice. And fire spell. Alright. Got the entry for the lock. 6 out of 10. What's the next one? Surfeit Cloud. And a Grave Robber. Snipping Shrew. Gaggery, what about you? With wellsprings of water by the wayside. Cultivating the dry domain of Thanalan was a daunting deed indeed. So, who do I need to Oh, it's not these guys. It's further south. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum. Ah, Papashan, that's the one. And jump. I want to press F for interaction, but there's no way that works. Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momody advised me to expect? I'm Papashan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell, passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12, no, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet, now true Ul'dah work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our, you can actually move the camera about a little bit, but you cannot move it beyond the character that we are talking to. Anyway, by the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways, which run through the dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep, isolated areas beyond our line supply remain, and there are places that wanting for relief and restoration. And Ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your abilities. Sure. Okay, which one do we go for? Intelligence, this thing. And this one has intelligence in mine. Oh, this one also has mine. I'm only looking at the left side of it, and somehow I'm blind for whatever is on the right side of this thingy there. Like, the mind is just so far away that you don't really take it. Same goes for dexterity on this one. It's just so far away. It would be better to just have it not left and right, but actually top to bottom. A sorting mechanism. You can now accept the next class job. You can now accept the next class job quest. These quests offer opportunities not only to earn skill, items and gear, but also new class job specific actions. The threat of paucity. What is this? Oh, because I'm level 10 now. So it's just a nice reminder that that's what's going on. Perfect. So, Thaumaturgy. And I also got a nice spell. So what is this? Puts target and all nearby enemies to sleep. Okay. So, how does that work? 2.5 seconds again. So this thing sleeps, but what happens if I attack it? It wakes up again. That's neat. So maybe I can use this like in between. Cancels auto attacks upon execution. Sure. And all nearby enemies. So I can use it for a group. If there's actually some group behavior in here, but I think there's not. Let's just test this out with the... Oh, I think I know what I can use it for. Recast, MP cast... Yeah, the recast timer on this thing is the same. Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet. And I can take them down one by one. But it's better to have them sleep like on their way to me, or after they at least did their first strike or so. Then they can run away to a little bit further distance. Then I can continue that. Anyway, yeah, do I want to go for Thaumaturgy or do I just want to continue this? Actually, while we are here, let's do the Papashan quest and see what we can get. Station Master Papashan has a simple task for a fledgling adventurer. Sure, what is that? Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. The dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and featherbeds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hell on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Alright. They are all over the place. Nothing to see here, sure. There really is nothing to see here, like it's a huge bloody ass desert. But at least there's some vegetation, not just rocks all the time. It's more like a steppe. So, Stern Sultantree. I got a pretzel for you. Oh, from Papashan, a twilight pretzel, my favorite. Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. How am I gonna get up there? Nope. That's too high up. There we go. A serious Sultantree. Halt, sir. I am going to have to ask you to put the pretzels on the ground and place your hands above your head. Yes, did your name in business? Twilight pretzel from Papashan. By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Well, yes. You may just rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe as long as I stand watch. Please give Papashan my thanks and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Well, he's doing all of the favoring. Let me just get rid of some of these items. But I'm just waiting for some spell that can be cast instantly. By the way, is there something like that? There's swift cast. Next spell is cast immediately, but has a 1 minute cooldown, of course. Gradually restores MP. Yeah, this is some roll stuff. I am looking for a slightly leveled up blizzard. Cast is less. Perfect. Deals ice damage with a potency of 50 to all nearby enemies. Potency of 100. So the potency is dependent on the cast time. Great. Absolutely great. But there's a duration for it as well to all nearby enemies. Maybe this blizzard spell. There's blizzard 1, there's blizzard 2. They were really lazy with the naming scheme on these. Because you have thunder, thunder 2. There's probably also thunder 3. No. I don't know why there's no thunder 3. Maybe there's a different kind of class that you have to unlock afterwards. Who knows? Whatever. But the skills don't have like separate names at all. Like you think that Thunder 2 or Thunder 3 would just be slightly stronger versions of the normal Thunder spell, but they are not. They are just different lightning spells altogether. But yeah, this is 3 seconds. Jesus, that's long. 3.5 seconds. That's even longer. Potency of 4 to 40. Okay, that's the damage over time thingy again. Then we have Fire 2. Oh, that's good. Deals fire damage with a potency of 80 to target and all enemies nearby for a duration of 15 seconds. That is good. I think I'm gonna use this one. Not only because it looks cool as an icon, but it may just be really sweet. So, deals unexpected damage with a potency of 100. Unexpected. Interesting. So no fire, no ice or anything. Additional effect, 20% chance, potency will double. And then what? But it's an instant cast, finally. But this happens at level 15, so it could take a while until we can use this. Too bad. So, rush to a target party member's side, unable to cast if bound. That's a cool one. Mana Ward creates a barrier that nullifies damage totaling up to 30% of maximum HP. Also instant. Yeah, there aren't that many instant spells in here. except for transpose. There aren't that many spells in here to begin with at all, and I just skipped this dialogue. Sorry about that. Yeah, Twilight Pretzel. Ooh, yeah, now that's a refreshing godsend. So let's go back to Papashan. But it's kind of interesting that they are labeling the ice spells Blizzard and not something ice-ish thingy, whatever. Because I see the same labeling in Black Desert. There's also like a mage and he has different Blizzard spells. So, you've returned and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, oh fair, the Sultantree. Did they have anything to report, anything at all? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then and stay a moment. There's more I would ask you. Alright. But there are certain options. There's a gladiator's arm, something else. I just don't know what BLM is. Two-handed thaumaturge's arm. The intelligence goes up by 1, same as this one here. This one is magic damage 11. Magic damage. It's the same thing but slower. So why would I want that? No. Let's just keep this one and see if our damage actually changes if we change the corresponding weapon. So let's see. This one and bone staff. Bone staff. Oh, that staff. I have 2 bone staffs. That's interesting. Whatever. Let's get the bone staff and see what happens. I was at 45 damage against the fishes. Let's see. 28. 44. Okay. 42. 43. 42, 43. What about this one? 41. 40. So do wielded weapons actually change your damage a bit or what? That's weird. Average item level 4. The average level of all the gear you have equipped. A higher rating will allow you to undertake more difficult challenges via the duty finder. Okay. But just because it's a higher level doesn't mean jack shit. And this one has a total of 2. Because I have 2 of those? Oh, in my inventory. Now I get it. Okay, so then there's total 1. So they don't even come in special form, do they? Total 1. Yeah, also total 1. Nothing there. Alright. Looks like Papashan needs even more help. I have just this moment. No, the time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before I had you deliver these pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultantree. He is in dire need of assistance again. So, a young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home and I have been ordered to hear her safe return. The Sultantree you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. So, that cannot happen, it must not. I need you to help me find her. Alright. Awesome. Praise the 12th. I know I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thanalan is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultantree. Good luck. The quest is obtained and this dialogue is done for. Perfect. Now then, south we go. Dum dee doo dee doo dum dum. Dum dee doo dee dum dum dee doo dee dum dum dee doo dee dum 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 dee doo dee dum dum dee doo dee dum dum. I really want to test my damage against this huge turtle. There's another turtle as well. Perfect. How convenient. There's a Lalafell as well. So let's just try. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. So if I'm too far away, it's red. This one seems to have a higher range. Yeah, 30 yards. Okay. Alrighty. So let's go for damage and sleep spell. 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 Oh, it works, it works, it works. This thing is gonna get killed. Alright. Damage. And sleep spell. Uh-oh. And sleep spell. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Oh no. It resisted my sleep spell. That's not good. Fully resisted. Oh no. I need to dish out some more damage. Okay, come on, get killed. There we go. Ha! Oh. And I accidentally attacked a huge hornet. Great. Absolutely great. Nice. Okay, so what did I get? A bone stuff is equipped underneath the Sultantree accepted. Pot of honey. I only got 105 experience for getting rid of this turtle. There might be... I don't see any turtles in here. Okay. Anyway. Let's search for Lilira in the Sultantree. Found her. A hooded Lalafell. Oh, Sultantree. You are about to enter an instant battle instance. Battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed on the active help window before answering the call of duty. Duty calls. Commence battle for underneath the Sultantree. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Down to level 8. You are about to enter a special instance. These areas are reserved for important battles which feature unique environmental conditions or powerful enemies. Instance objectives can be confirmed in the duty list. For the duration of the battle, you will be unable to pass beyond the red line displayed on the field, and you will automatically leave the instance once all quest objectives have been met. Alright.
Oh, Sultantree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself!
Wait, what?
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papashan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
After we did some protection, of course.
Alas, the station master will have to wait.
Where did these creatures come from?
Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Okay, level sync. It's a system which allows players to participate with other players and so on. When your level is synced, not only your personal attributes, but the attributes of your gear will automatically be lowered to meet the requirements set by the duty in which you're participating. Once the duty ends, everything is restored to normal. Experience earned while level synced is based off of the synced level, not your current level. However, it will be added to the progress of the latter. It will be added to the progress of the latter, so the current level, but it is calculated with the... so, how much experience do you get then? What is that? Blind. Okay, one more spell, then we switch. Maybe another one of these. And more fire comes down. Uh-oh. Actually, it would be nice if this guy just tanks a bit. What did I say about tanking a bit? Okay. Ooh. Interesting strike. And a bit more ice, of course. Switch and fire. Come on, killed. Oh, come on, really? There. How many of them are there? Can't take much longer though. There we go. Creature banished, duty completed. Task almost done. Where's the strange crystal? Whoa, that might be our first spirit crystal, whatever that is. Oh, the sound design is amazing on this.
Hear, feel, think.
Deja vu. What's actually coming down there? And also, what does this here feel thing kinda... Is this some task that we have to do?
Crystal bearer.
Ah, there we go.
I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
It's interesting, there's always this TH sound at the end. Those guys might be other adventurers. Anyway, the TH sound, like Lilith, delivereth, or whatever, it seems to have turned into an S through time. Now it's delivers, lives. Also, had is now has. It's very interesting.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
And then we have the word "the," which is still a TH sign. I will probably turn it to something like
Coming
Z or
around
something.
now.
Now,
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
So what does a crystal have in common with some denizen of the void then?
The void sent? Here? But how?
Portals.
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream. No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal.
We didn't even say anything about the crystal.
But of course, this changes everything.
Of course, yeah, exactly. It makes absolute sense now.
Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
And another dude also. Hey! Has one of those eye patches on. Report back to Papashan. Also, do I have... No crystals. Alright. So, it might be some case of, quest item? No. Maybe it's one of these? No. What is this thing? Water shard. Crafting catalyst. Why do I even get all of these shards? I mean... Shards, shards, shards. Grade 1 dark matter. Catalyst. Wait, Papashan is down here. Ah, right. I just hope I haven't forgotten to pick up that thing. So then... thank the gods you've returned. You had us all worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse? Why, Her Grace, the Sultana, would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. The word subjects is very difficult to pronounce. It's like very difficult. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papashan. You and the people of Ul'dah. No. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papashan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. But wasn't she escorted all the time? Ish. And why is that stranger not here anymore? And these might be her escorts. Escort number 1. And the other ones... also doing that job. Perfect. It's kind of interesting that this guy has one of the interesting mustaches in the game, and all the other races don't. I cannot thank you enough, T. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lyria from voids and fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. What? Small token? Come on, give me more. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder? What? I see you met Thancred, whatever. He's a scholar who spends his daily investigation oddities in the ether, rather too fond of the sounds of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, you are just the sort of adventurer we need around here. And pray you show the same kindness in the people of TheNefari as you did to us today. So, let's complete it, get some experience, get some gil. And we are good to go. Oh, and this one is the future mission, I presume. Whoa. Step 9. We did 8 steps until now. Interesting. Anywho, before we continue with this, with this quest and the Black Brush station up here, is it labeled as favorites? Black Brush station, yeah, Central TheNefari. Oh. When did I actually go there? Weird. Like I was at one of those stations. Yeah, I wasn't at this one, but it was at that. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I went somewhere north, followed this road, maybe went alongside the shop. But there's nothing much here, to be honest. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Anyway, before we continue with the this mission, the step 9, and maybe also some Thaumaturge missions, we're going to end this little episode and continue, of course, at another time. Until then, like and subscribe, of course. Ta-ta.